In Hanoi, the air is filled with the smell of hover breath and dark coffee. But what truly rules the city streets is an endless, overwhelming stream of motorbikes. When we first arrived, this massive world of two-wheelers didn't feel exciting. Instead, it brought intense sensory overload and real anxiety about getting around. In the old quarter, where public transit doesn't fully reach, walking is almost the only choice for visitors. But facing this endless, rolling traffic without traffic lights, taking that very first step across the road requires huge mental courage. But after a few nervous attempts, we started to notice a hidden set of rules beneath the chaos. The key to crossing the street in Hanoi is keeping a steady pace, eyes forward, constant speed, and never hesitate or step back. Once you blend into the street rhythm, a strange dynamic balance begins to happen. The motorbikes that look like they are charging wildly aren't actually chaotic. They are playing a high-frequency game of street negotiation. In a split second before they pass you, riders make tiny adjustments to calculate a safe path around you. It's not out of control, it's a self-organized order built on shared tacit understanding. We walked deeper into daily life here. A deeper question came up. What forces make this city bind its likelihood and efficiency so completely to two wheels? This isn't just about personal choice, it is an inevitable solution shaped by several real-world factors. First, physical urban limits. Hanoi's old quarter is packed with extremely narrow alleyways called ngo and narrow tube houses. This historical, high-density layout physically rejects four-wheel cars. Second, a tool for the informal economy. Since the 1986 Stormway reforms opened the market, motorbikes became the most accessible tool for making a living. Whether delivering hundreds of pounds of goods, running a mobile store, or picking up family, you just hop on and go. It's not just transport, it is a mobile asset. Third, point-to-point efficiency in a tropical climate. In hot, humid weather with sudden downpours, waiting at bus stops and walking for public transit has a high physical cost. Motorbikes give you door-to-door flexibility, getting you into shelter as fast as possible. Finally, a compromise between lacking public transit and high import tariffs. Over decades of slow public transport development, combined with high car import taxes, cheap two-wheelers became the most rational survival choice for locals. However, this decades-old streetscape is reaching a turning point. Facing bad air quality and carbon emission pressure, the Hanoi government introduced a low-emission zone plan. The countdown to phase out gasoline motorbikes has started. This shift won't happen overnight. It's a three-phase gradual transition. A trail in the core pedestrian and night market areas of Han Kium Ward. It restricts gas motorbikes mainly during weekend nights, encouraging people to stop using older vehicles. Restrictions expand. Gas-powered ride-hailing motorbikes and delivery bikes will be completely banned from entering Han Kium Ward and Khun Nam Ward. To ease the impact, the government will provide free public transit passes in restricted zones. The low-emission zone will cover the entire Ring Road 1. All gas ride-hailing bikes and private motorbikes that don't meet new national emission standards will be banned. The ban, originally scheduled to take effect on July 1, 2026, has now been officially postponed to 2028. To support this massive change, the government allocated about $40 million in the public budget, focusing on direct allowance for low-income families switching to electric bikes. From roaring gas motorbikes to quiet e-bikes, Hanoi is not just changing energy source. It is reshaping daily survival way and the social contract of the city. Policies are redefining who gets access to urban spaces. Meanwhile, millions of everyday citizens who depend on two wheels for the living will have to find a new place in this green transition.